guys, and welcome back to another video. So each year, the majority of the flowers that we grow here at Two Sisters Flower Farm, well, they end up in our market bouquets that we sell either from our farm stand or through our bouquet subscription program. Over the years, we have created lots and lots of bouquets. While I am not formally trained in floral design, each year my confidence in being able to craft and produce beautiful bouquets that I know that our customers will love, well, that confidence, it grows just a little bit. During the early years, however, I wasn't quite as confident, and I really stressed over whether or not we would have the right ingredients growing in our garden so that we could create really cohesive looking bouquets. And after speaking with so many of you who are looking to begin your own adventure growing and selling cut flowers, I know that many of you share that same concern. You worry about growing the right flowers in the right quantities, and you really stress over what percentage of your garden should be dedicated to focal flowers versus filler flowers, and so on. And so the purpose of this video today is to hopefully help ease those concerns. I want to share with you some market bouquets that I'm creating today for some of our customers. And I'm going to break down the exact recipe and give you a stem count of what's going into each bouquet. My goal of this is to give you some ideas of how you can put the flowers that you're currently growing together in a nice arrangement. And I also hope that maybe this video gives you some ideas of what you can grow in your garden next season to achieve the same kind of look that I'm going to share with you today. So if you're ready, let's get started. So all these flowers are flowers that I harvested last night from our flower field. I harvested these stems into clean buckets with just fresh water in them. And I let them sit overnight in a cool, dark place so the flowers could really rehydrate. As you can see, I have a variety of flowers that I'm going to use. It's really a good mix of ingredients. Now, there are some flower farms, especially your bigger ones, that tend to harvest lots and lots of the same ingredients. And then they tend to follow a recipe where they create the exact same market bouquet dozens of times over. And while there's nothing wrong with that approach, I think it can be a really an efficient way of building bouquets. Each bouquet is the same, so you're not having to think about how the ingredients are going to come together. You simply following the pattern and you're moving on to the next bouquet. But for me, someone who grows flowers on a slightly smaller scale, I like to go out to the field and harvest whichever flowers are ready at that moment. And while I use the same technique to create the bouquets, because I'm using a variety of ingredients, each bouquet that I will build will be slightly different. Now, neither way is better or worse, they're just different, and it really depends on what works best for your situation. And I just wanted to point that out. Now, before we get started, let me just say that you don't need to grow all the varieties of flowers that you see that I have here. I love variety bouquet. I think it adds interest. But variety, it just doesn't mean that you have to have different flowers. Variety can also come from having the same flowers in different colors or different sizes. Take the zinnias for instance. We grow a lot of zinnias here at Two Sisters Flower Farm. I think they are the perfect nostalgic summer flower. And we grow zinnias in a wide range of colors, from salmon rose to deep purple and even a bright pink shade. And then we grow zinnias in a variety of different sizes as well. We have the large Venery giants mixed with those medium Queen Lime series, and for an extra pop of color, we even grow the smaller Oklahoma series. The same sort of thing is true for the celosia that we grow. I love that texture that celosia adds to bouquet, and our customers enjoy it too, so of course we grow plenty of it. And we do our best to grow it in a lot of different varieties, in that same wide range of color. All the varieties that we grow here came from the Floret seed shop this year. I love the bright and bold colors found in the Pampas Plume mix. And then there's the more soft, muted tones that you get in the Summer Sherbet mix. All work great in bouquets. One more note, sometimes variety comes from contrast. And what I mean by this is that not every flower that you use to construct your bouquets has to be bold or bright or perhaps loud. It's all right to use those flowers that aren't your standalone sort of beautiful type flowers. Now, all flowers are beautiful in their own right, but you know what I'm talking about here. Not every flower in your bouquet has to be a show-stopping dahlia. I love creating that contrast within the bouquet using ingredients like basil or agitarum or even sweet William. You know, these are the flowers that sort of help highlight the beauty of the more prominent focal flowers by playing a more supportive role as a filler flower. So now that we have all that out of the way, let's make some bouquets. Okay, so here you have 3 separate bouquets that are similar yet uniquely different, and let's break down exactly what you find in each one. Now, while I do not count stems when I'm creating bouquets, it's important that each bouquet is roughly the same size so that customers, especially repeat customers, know what to expect from us when they order a bouquet. If they're ordering a $20 bouquet, I want them to have a similar experience if they repeat that $20 purchase, rather than being disappointed because they're receiving a smaller bouquet than they had originally received. So something to keep into consideration. You absolutely can count stems. I just tend to get distracted when I'm creating bouquets, and that's one reason that I don't. So this bouquet had inside of it 3 stems of Sweet William, 1 Snapdragon, 1 stem of Sweet Annie. I did include 4 dahlias, which is a bit heavy on the dahlia side for our normal market bouquets. 3 stems of basil, 3 zinnias, 2 smaller, 1 larger, 1 stem of sedum, 1 stem of celosia, 2 stems of straw flower, and then some random twinkly bits that I got again from the garden. So some yarrow, a really small stem of agitarum, and then a stem of jewels of opar. So altogether, this bouquet had 22 stems inside. Okay, just for the sake of time, I'm gonna run through these next two bouquets just a little quicker and share the ingredients list for you. So inside this bouquet, you will find 1 sunflower, 2 stems of basil, 3 stems of celosia, 6 zinnias in different sizes, 1 straw flower, 3 dahlias, 1 sprig of sweet Annie, 1 stem of sweet William, and 2 stems of agitarum. And then last but not least, in this bright and cheery bouquet, we have 2 stems of sunflowers, 1 stem of sedum, 4 zinnias, 3 stems of agitarum, 3 stems of basil, 2 stems of sweet William, again 2 stems of straw flower, 2 stems of sweet Annie, and 1 stem of celosia. And then to finish up our market bouquets, we're simply using these wrapped craft paper sleeves. We're going to stick our bouquet inside and secure it with a rubber band. Now, if you guys would like a more detailed lesson on how I actually construct market bouquets, then I encourage you to check out this video right here, where I go step by step and show you that process. I hope today gave you just a little bit of inspiration so that you can combine the ingredients that you grow in your gardens in a really beautiful way that your customers will just love. Now, I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in today. If you enjoyed the content in this video, please let me know by giving this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button below. We'd really appreciate it. Now that is all for me today. As always, I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Bye now.